Boston Mestel for 2. One thing that was pretty good early in the game, they just didn't get there enough, was the free throw shooting for Osceola. They were 4 of 5 in the first half, but 10 of 17 for the contest overall. Keeping turnovers down as well will be paramount. It was a cross-county team. Now, make no mistake, that's a really good cross-county team. It's a really good East Butler team we're about to see, too. But they forced 6 turnovers and another 8 steals in that contest for Cross County's defense. So paramount for Osceola to hang on to the basketball. That usually goes without saying. For East Butler, their first loss of the entire season on Tuesday night to McCool Junction. We mentioned 53-49 in overtime. On the offensive side, it was really balanced for East Butler. Grant Kochishek had 12 points, a couple steals, and a rebound. Jackson Smoss with 7. Owen Obink had 8 Tuesday night. He also had 5 rebounds. 6 points from Alan Wackel, including 2 threes there in the fourth quarter and in overtime. Brody Johnson, 10 points, 8 rebounds, a couple of blocks, a couple of steals. The 6'11 senior played really well on Tuesday night. Drew Wackel hit a basket in the first quarter, and Logan Burrish finished with 4 points in that game. All total, East Butler hit 9 threes for the game. 6 of those came in the overtime and fourth quarter periods. So getting those shots to fall a little bit sooner. The East Butler Tigers were also just 6 of 16 at the free throw line there on Tuesday night. So definitely some things to work on, and they have worked on, hopefully, over the last couple of nights. The introduction of the starters going on right now. We mentioned East Butler in their home white uniforms, the maroon and gold trimmed letters. And Osceola, a couple years ago, they got some updated jerseys that just say O-Town across the chest. So black jerseys, orange numerals trimmed in white. And of course, you can see that very well if you're watching us on strive.tv/CRC. We know it's been an interesting week trying to watch the games. But folks, I can only share your frustration on trying to get things to work. But Hoosier and I think this afternoon, we discovered a problem for a number of our schools. And I think, knock on the biggest piece of wood you can find in your household, that we have got a solution out there. So we're ready to go for boys third place action. Let's get you the starters. First for Cross County, they'll go with Kelby New Year, Braden Santos, Boston Hinkle, Jackson Winslow, and I believe Braxton Mestel is out there. Yes, Braxton is the 6'5 senior. Winslow, a 6'2 sophomore. Hinkle, a 6'1 senior. Santos, a 5'9 junior, but boy, can he scoot. And Kelby New Year is a 6'1 senior. For East Butler, they'll go with Grant Kozischek, a 6'2 sophomore. Jackson Smoss, a 6'3 senior. Owen Obink, a 6'3 sophomore. Brody Johnson, the 6'11 senior. And Logan Burrish is a 6'3 senior and a big body down low. East Butler moving right to left as you face your radio dial. Osceola going left to right. 8 minutes on the clock, and we are underway for the boys CRC third place game. Osceola will be on defense first. East Butler, nobody really challenged Brody Johnson for that opening tip, so off we go with it. They want to get Johnson in the block. He kicks it out for Burrish, but promptly throws it just a little too high and out of the reach of Logan. And an early turnover here on the first possession for the East Butler Tigers. So Osceola has it first, working against a 2-3 zone for East Butler. Santos has it, gets it to the high post. Hinkle turns around, 8-footer good. Nobody kind of came up that time, and Boston Hinkle puts in the first 2 for Osceola. 30 seconds gone here in the opening period. East Butler with the basketball. This is Smoss over to the right side for Kozischek. Kozischek got a little tangled up and a little banged up with an ankle or leg at the end of that semifinal game on Tuesday. No brace, no tape that we could see from up here, though, so it looks like he'll be good to go for tonight's game. Had it knocked out of his hands, and East Butler retains the possession. Burrish takes the inbounds, tips it up top for Smoss. Jackson puts the ball on the floor down the right side and draws a foul on the floor. East Butler will retain the possession. Braden Santos, the guilty party. His first, team's first. Shot clock resets to 35. Swing to the near side. Now Kozishek in the corner. Guarded there by Hinkle. Kozishek hop step in the lane, banks it home. Nice strong move by the 6'2 sophomore. Got a couple of inches there, or maybe not too many inches, but got a little thickness advantage over Hinkle and took advantage there. We're all tied up at 2. Minute 10 into this first quarter. Now a loose ball picked up, and it's Obank up ahead to Smoss, who lays it in. Smoss with his first basket, and it's 4-2. East Butler on top. Little transition game working well there for the Tigers. Hinkle steps into the lane, kicks it out in the left corner. Now New Year goes baseline, pulls up at 10 feet, no good. Offensive rebound though. The second attempt no good by Hinkle. And now Smoss on the run out has it for East Butler. We have got a Bulldog down on their end of the court. Popping up and shooting the layup here is going to be Jackson Winslow, but he got poked in the eye or something. Jackson's not, give him credit for the 2 there after the defensive rebound, but he's going to come out, and Bryceland Kula will check in. Bryceland is a 6-foot sophomore. He had 2 points in the game against Cross County on Tuesday night. We are all tied up at 4, 2 minutes gone in the opening period. Boys Crossroads Conference. Third place game. Brody Johnson takes it on the right block, working against his defender. That is Mestel. Leaves it off for Smoss, and a foul before the shot is going to be whistled against Braden Santos. And that is 2 on Braden. Johnson takes the inbound to the high post, turns down, dumps it down low to Smoss. And Jackson Smoss with some soft touch around the hoop. He's got it in for 2, and it's 6-4. East Butler on top of Osceola. Osceola with the basketball, still working against that 2-3 zone. Bounce it down low from Mestel, working against Johnson, and didn't want anything to do with that. That's 6'1", working on 6'11" down there in the post. Baseline drive, a little floater over the top of Johnson. No good by Hinkle. The defensive rebound for Obink, and here come the Tigers. And New Year nearly pokes it free. Obink controls for Smoss for 3. No. Burrish, though, with an offensive rebound. His putback is good. Logan Burrish with his first basket. 8-4, East Butler on top. Into the corner it goes. Hinkle fires up a 3, and Boston Hinkle knocks down his second field goal. He's got 5 of the Bulldogs' 7. Osceola trailing by 1 right now. And knocking it out of bounds off the pass attempt there. As Kelby New Year, it will stay with East Butler. Jackson Winslow back in, Landon Winslow in, and Alan Wackel in as well for East Butler. Down the lane. Hey, how about that on the left side? That is Drew Wackel. Excuse me, not Landon Winslow. I have my teams wrong there.
I'm liking it so far.
In the lane, that one knocked free, stolen away. Good job by Obink, throws it ahead. Kozishek who lays it in. A couple of turnovers have led to run-out offensive plays for East Butler. And 12-7, they have the lead 4 minutes into this first quarter. Osceola with the basketball against the 2-3 zone. Kick it out for New Year. His 3 comes up just short. The rebound for Obink. Down the lane, gets it back, does Owen. Good give and go from the corner, and a timeout, Osceola. It is East Butler 14, Osceola 7. Let's take a short timeout, and we'll come back in 30 seconds on Max Country and Strive TV.
It's time for high school
Beaver Hardware and Supply is your hometown hardware store. Whatever the project, Beaver Hardware and Supply is here to help. A proud sponsor of area athletics.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York is more than just petroleum. They are your fuel, propane, and lubricant provider. Contact Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York today.
Main Street Ag in Bruning wishes good luck to all the high school athletes this year. Main Street Ag is a proud supporter of area high school sports.
14-7 after the Osceola timeout. East Butler with the lead. Osceola with the basketball. We've got 3:35 and counting now in the first quarter of play. This is the boys CRC third place game. A three from Jackson Winslow. Check back in is no good. And on the other end, though, we're going to get a Kozicek went for the hop step and gets called for the travel. So a turnover each way there, and 14-7 is our score. Winslow gets a little screen along the baseline, puts up the 10-footer, and good. That was good ball movement, and also well done by Landon Winslow. He kind of boxed out Brody Johnson as that play was happening and got the 6'11 senior out of the play. Made it easier for Winslow to make the shot. On the other end, we get a reach in on Bryson Kula. That's his first, team's third of the quarter. No fouls yet on East Butler. 3:02 to play in the first quarter. Johnson takes the inbounds. Brody moving down to the left side. Has it knocked free on the way up by Landon Winslow. Controlled, though, by East Butler. Really solid defense by Winslow there. Gives up a lot of height, but did really well as Johnson was going up for that shot. Jackson Winslow then called for the foul. That'll be Jackson's first. That's 4, though, on Osceola, and a pass to the block is through the hands of Wackel and out of bounds. So a turnover on East Butler there. That was Drew Wackel in the block trying to get post position. 14-9 our score. Osceola trailing. They've got the basketball. 2:40 to go in the opening period. And a slow pass to the high post. It's picked off by Kozicek, and then a foul from behind on New Year. That is, excuse me, not New Year. That is Hinkle. That is Boston's first. That is 5 team fouls, though. 2:36 to go here in the first quarter. So Kozicek will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Kozicek had 12 points on Tuesday night in the semifinal loss to Cross County. Excuse me, or the semifinal loss to McCool Junction. He misses the first free throw here. Jackson Smoss is waiting to check in for East Butler. And he will now come in as Kozicek makes the second. Now kind of a 1-3-1 look with Brody Johnson. All 6'11 of him out top for East Butler. This is a different defensive look, and the pass to the block is deflected. It's loose, bodies on the floor, and here comes East Butler out of there with it. Up ahead, Obank on the left side, lays it in, and a foul. Owen Obank got it out there and ran, and Jackson Smoss did a great job actually when he picked up that loose ball to push it ahead, and Obank found himself some space on the left side, makes the layup, and draws the foul as well. The foul is called on Jackson Winslow, which is his second, and Owen Obank looking for the and one. And he gets it. 5 points in the early going here. 2:06 to go first quarter. It is 18-9. East Butler on top of Osceola in the boys' third place CRC game. Championship action coming up later tonight. For the girls, around 6:15 or so, and then the boys around 8:15. New Year on the drive. Tries to leave it for Mestel, but before the shot, a foul on the floor. And they will call it on Owen Obank. That is Owen's first. Kozicek back in. Alan Wackel to the bench. Inbounds, Mestel. Tries to kick it out, and it's stolen away again. Deflection by Obank, stolen by Smoss. Leave it for Kozicek. That seems like that's happened maybe once or twice this year. Kozicek with the layup, 20-9. East Butler on top. Minute 30 to go still here in the first quarter. And a switching of zones. Now we're back to the 2-3 if you're East Butler's defense. It has not really let Osceola get into a rhythm offensively. Nice cut here by New Year. Now leaves it for Mestel. And out, there's a little jump shot, and it's good by Brycelyn Kula. Pulled up, shot it confidently. That's what you need off the bench. 20-11 our score. We're under a minute to play in the opening quarter. East Butler with a lead in the basketball. Obink drives into the high post, kicks it out for Kozicek. One dribble in, now Obink down the lane, traveled with it. Got up for the hop step, got a little bump, and didn't land with the feet together, or at least at the same time, and that's where they call the travel. Fourth turnover of the game against the Tigers, yet they lead by 9. 42 seconds and counting here in the first period. Good ball movement, Osceola. The three in the corner, no good by Hinkle, and then Mestel pulls down an offensive rebound. Jackson Winslow's got it, and he puts it in. So 20-13. Osceola playing well in this last minute. This would be a good defensive stand if they can get it here. New Year pokes it free. New Year comes up with a steal. At the other end, a lot of contact as Smoss goes up and blocks the shot of Jackson Winslow, but Jackson kind of landed on his right arm and is in some pain right now. Jackson's like, I'm okay. He stands back to the free throw line, shaking out that right arm. They are going to call the foul on Smoss. It's his first, the team's second, and 2 free throws for Jackson Winslow. The first spins out, no good. Drew Wackel checks in for East Butler. Logan Burrish to the bench. 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the second free throw good. So 20-14, final 11 seconds of the first period. Obink, fouled by New Year though. Kelby tried to poke it free there before Obink even got to half court. And on New Year, that is his first, but it is still the double bonus for Obink and the Tigers. So Owen will go to the free throw line with 8 seconds left. Boy, good job, Layton. Got 8.8 on our clock, too. Obink makes good on the first. Jackson Winslow going over to the bench, and Coach Zelazny and one of the great trainers from Nebraska Chiropractic is Jason Brueggemann, and he is going to take a look at Jackson. We've got a foul on the rebound as Kozicek kind of pushed in the back there as he went up for that rebound. He did not have good positioning. They call him for the foul. It's his first and the team's third. So Osceola has to go length of the floor in 8.3 officially. New Year takes it and brings it up right down the middle. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. New Year still with his drive, hops through the lane. Wild shot. Mestel gets a chance, but no good. And that's how we end the first quarter of play. East Butler, fantastic start for the Tigers. 21-14 here at the York City Auditorium. We'll take a break, come back for the second quarter, the CRC tournament action on Max Country 104.9 and Strive TV.
Brand Carpet and Tile, located in York and Friend, is your one-stop shop for all your flooring solutions and has been since 1975. Good luck to all area athletes.
See Kreidel Enterprises, your participating independent American Standard Air dealer. Call 362-2500 today. Kreidel Enterprises, a name you can trust.
Fillmore County Hospital in Geneva wants you to be healthy and happy. You can like us on Facebook to receive educational facts and tips. Fillmore County Hospital.
It is reassuring to know that specialized medical care for you and your family is available in Polk County. At Annie Jeffrey Health Center, we are committed to providing you the highest quality health care available.
Red Star Osceola goes a step beyond to make sure that your seat is of the highest quality. Talk to Ryan Stanley at Red Star Osceola today at 402-641-4824.
At Paliseed, we believe in grown from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We are proud to support high school athletes.
All Eric Allgood back with you at the York City Auditorium. Thanks for joining us this afternoon and into the evening as your work week concludes. We've got you more Crossroads Conference basketball tournament action. Boys third place game right now, Osceola and East Butler. It is the Tigers of East Butler leading 21-14 as we begin the second quarter of play. Osceola with the basketball. Kelby New Year working against the 2-3 zone. To the high post, Hinkle kicks it out. New Year wants to go baseline left side, stops, 12-footer, no good. And the defensive rebound for Brody Johnson. Quickly into the front court come the Tigers, wide open down low. Good layup by Drew Wackel puts it in. Just running the floor, getting your spacing down there before the rest of the defense can join you. Good job by Wackel running the floor. Hinkle drives in, has a pass turned and kicked out, and it's stolen away. Kozishek at the other end with a layup. Tough finish there over Braden Santos, who was flying down court. But it's 25-14. East Butler with a lead a minute into the second quarter. Osceola slows things down against the 2-3 zone. Santos stuck at the high post, now kicks it out for New Year. Kelby, left side, swatted out of bounds by Brody Johnson. Kelby got stuck a little too close. Couldn't really shoot the floater. It didn't have a great angle for an up and under. Kind of put it up knowing that Brody was going to send that into press row up on the stage. Inbounds to Hinkle. Wants a little hook shot and a foul called on Johnson. Brody got him on the arm just a little bit there. And Boston Hinkle going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws for Osceola. The Bulldogs just 1 of 2 at the free throw line in that first quarter. East Butler was 3 of 5 at the foul stripe. Hinkle's first free throw, no good. Logan Burrish into the lineup for East Butler. And the back end of the 2 shots for Hinkle, up and in. 6 points for Boston, the score 25-15 in favor of East Butler, and the Tigers have the basketball. Owen Obink with his dribble on the right side, poked free by New Year, but Obink tracks it down on the half-court circle. Kozishek now on the right side, curl cut, intercepted. Picked off there by Jackson Winslow. Winslow at the other end. A blocking foul is going to be the call against Kozishek. Couldn't get slid all the way down there quite in time, and a couple of free throws. Jackson Winslow is going to need an ice bath at the end of this one. No tape or anything, and no pad on the on that right elbow, but it's definitely red. I could see that from as he's standing there at the free throw line. But didn't bother him on that free throw. It's up and in. 8 points now for Winslow. He has been hunting some shots. Been good to see that. Back end of the 2, and good as well. So 9 points for Winslow in the game, 25-17. East Butler with the lead and the basketball. And in the middle of the lane on the dribble drive goes Alan Wackel, and they call a reach-in foul on Boston Hinkle. That'll be Boston's second personal foul. First team foul this quarter, I should say. Obink will set up the offense to the high post for Johnson. Hand it back to Obink. Little spin on the right side of the lane. The shot no good. Rebound. Kelby New Year tracks it down in the corner. Osceola with the basketball. Good feed up ahead. A little up and under, but it's swatted out again by Johnson. Controlled quickly to the other end. Now the ball free as it got knocked up and around. Boy, that was good execution by Smoss to get down to the front court, but then New Year knocked it out of his hands as he kind of stopped. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Smoss. That'll be his second, team's third of the quarter. And now a little momentum feels like it's coming back the other way for Osceola. So a 30-second timeout taken by East Butler. Do we want to list off our sponsors? We'll get that for you here. Again, thank you so much to all of the sponsors who make local radio and media possible. Or did Parker take it with him?
I think
Parker took it with him.
Where'd the list of sponsors go? It's somewhere in it.
This is the part where I feel like, we just lost Mr. Baseball, forever for me known as Harry Doyle, from Bob Euchre. You know what scene I'm thinking about right now, right? Yeah, where he's looking for. The post-game show is brought to you by, I don't know. CRC is brought to you by Shickley Grain, York Medical Clinic, Fillmore County Hospital, Norder Supply, Generations Insurance, and Jensen Lumber. Thank you to all of our advertising partners on Max Country and Strive TV. 5:50 to go here in the first half as New Year goes down the right side of the lane and draws a foul. Kelby will shoot a couple of shots. He does not scored yet in the ball game. The foul is called on Alan Wackel, his first, and the team's fourth of the quarter. So the fouls have kind of flipped from the first quarter. Saw plenty on Osceola in that first period, kind of gone back the other way now here in the second. New Year makes the first. He'll have one more coming. Back into the two, no good by New Year that time, and the defensive rebound for Brody Johnson. East Butler quickly into the front court. Johnson's got it left of the key. Now Smoss goes baseline, nice move, kicks it out all the way to the right side. Obink steps up, 15-footer, bounces off, no good. Brody Johnson, though, an offensive rebound. His putback is good, and a foul called. Absorbed the contact and scored it anyway. Brody Johnson with his first points of the night and a chance at a three-point play. The foul is on Jackson Winslow of Osceola. That is Jackson's third personal foul. And he's going to check out. Brycelyn Kula will check in for the Bulldogs. Johnson's free throw attempt, strong, no good. New Year, the rebound. So Osceola trailing by 9, 5:23 and counting here in the second quarter. And back to that, is it a 1-3-1? Is it a 3-2? It's got Brody Johnson at the top, that's what I know. And that means that the basket's a little less protected, but it's a little harder to pass it around the top. Down the lane, here comes New Year. Missed the layup, though, tipping around the rebound. New Year corrals it, puts it up again, got it, and a foul. Boy, that's just sticking with the play by Kelby New Year. They will call the foul on Drew Wackel. It's his first. And New Year will try to convert the three-point play. Excuse me, not Burrish. They call. Well, I thought Wackel was just in there. Yeah, they call him maybe on Burrish instead. In any event, it's 27-21 after the three-point play. Osceola gave up kind of a run to start this game, but has been just hanging around since. Nice up and under by Kozishek. Good couple of ball fakes and gets an easy basket out of it. 11 points for Grant Kozishek. He leads all scorers in the contest. Pushes the lead back to 8 for East Butler at 29-21. 4:35 and counting here in the second quarter. Osceola with the basketball against that extended defense. And now Hinkle has a shot blocked in the lane, but an offensive rebound by Mestel. Has a pass tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Osceola. Bulldogs will inbound underneath their own hoop. On the left side, if you were standing at half court. Inbounds right underneath. Oh, feet tangled up there, and they're going to count the shot for Mestel. Well, I thought the feet were tangled up, and that was where the foul was, and then Mestel just threw it towards the rim. It went in, and Braxton Mestel is going to have a chance at a three-point play. Logan Burrish gets called for the foul. Well, I know when he was contacted that he was not thinking about a shot, was Mestel, but Braxton says, that's okay, I'll take all three, make the free throw. Now it's a 5-point game, 29-24. Every time Osceola's made that basket to get it to 7, now 5. East Butler's had an answer. Can they do it again? Johnson, left block. Avoids one defender, now picks up his dribble. Stuck on the side, hands it off for Wackel, and a pass stolen away. 7 turnovers for East Butler, and the 3 by New Year on the other end is going to prompt a timeout. It is a full timeout. East Butler, suddenly it's down to a 2-point game. East Butler leading 29-27. We will step aside and we'll come back in a minute on Max Country and Strive TV.
Norder Supply of Bruning, Shickley, and Hebron. For your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, call Norder Supply, serving agriculture for over 35 years.
LP HVAC has the solution to your HVAC problems. Residential, commercial, whatever the problem, LP HVAC has you covered. A proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Bruning Grain and Feed, your full-service elevator, serving your grain and fertilizer needs. Also, custom blending your livestock feeds. Bruning Grain and Feed, where great service and quality are number one.
It's never too early to start planning for your irrigation season. If your well needs some work, call Tim or Brian at Elf's Well Drilling in Shickley. Call toll-free 888-627-WELL. Call Nuttleman Panels and Fencing when you need portable corral setups. Trailers are loaded and ready for you. Nuttleman Panels and Fencing, a proud supporter of area athletes.
Potter Repair in Beaver Crossing, your one stop for auto and diesel repairs. Don't settle for anything less than Potter Repair. Call EJ or John at 532-3525.
Back here at the York City Auditorium, it's 29-27. Osceola has come roaring back after trailing all this entire first half so far. 3:50 to go in the second quarter, but they trailed by as many as 10, got it back down to 2 now. Does East Butler have an answer? Obink with his drive, stops on the left side of the lane, kicks it back up top for Alan Wackel. Top of the key, Brody Johnson makes a nice catch in the paint, up with the shot, no good. Got it back though, did Brody, and one. Leaned into the defense, got the shot to go, and draws the foul. Brody Johnson will have a chance at a 3-point play. Braxton Messel, the guilty party for Osceola. The free throw, though, no good. Alan Wackel there for a rebound. Can he get out of there with it? He cannot. And the possession arrow points the way of East Butler, so it will stay with the Tigers. Wackel to throw it in. 3:28 to go, second quarter. 31-27. East Butler leading Osceola. Boys CRC third place game. Wackel, nice drive down the lane. Oh, soft touch on the rim, it goes, and a foul called. A decisive move for Wackel that time. Made a nice cut right between a couple of defenders and has a chance for himself at a 3-point play. That's Allen's first points of the night. Would love to have 3. The lead is 6. And now it's 7 after the free throw. 34-27. East Butler with the lead. Osceola with the basketball. 3:20 to go, second quarter. Against a 2-3 zone. That has changed a lot. The zone type and the matchups it creates has definitely changed a few times in this first half. Good job by Coach Novak over there for East Butler to not just let Osceola get comfortable in a half-court set. 15 on the shot clock for New Year and the Bulldogs. Boston Hinkle baseline, little 8-footer on the run, no good. Defensive rebound, Brody Johnson. Here comes East Butler. Obink right down the middle of the court. Nobody stopped ball. Can't get it to go. Johnson's layup tip in, no good. It spun off the back. The rebound then controlled by Bryce Linkula. Here comes Osceola, down by 7, 2:38 and counting in the second quarter. New Year drives, hangs right side, too strong. Wackel the rebound. Kozichek, good outlet pass. Here comes Brody Johnson. Other end with a scoop shot, and it's good. On your 6'11", you can take one step from the three-point line and lay it in. Good night. Brody Johnson with 7 points in the contest. Mestel Working in the paint. Now Santos leaves it for Mestel. Right side. Can't make the layup, though. Brody Johnson, the rebound, and a foul on Mestel. Braxton Mestel picks up his second personal foul. I think that's 4. And that might be 5. It might be 5 in the quarter. It is on Osceola. So Brody Johnson to the free throw line for the double bonus. 36-27 our score. Johnson with 2 free throws. Boy, wasted no time. Catch, shoot. Missed the first, though. And the second, no good as well. 4 of 8 at the free throw line is East Butler as a team. They were 6 of 16 on Tuesday in that overtime loss to McCool Junction. Santos catches at the high post, kicks it out for Hinkle. Boston tries to go baseline, gets cut off, now leaves it for New Year. In, back out, Hinkle open for 3. That never hit the rim, and a foul on the rebound is going to be on Owen Obink of East Butler. That'll be Owen's second. And both teams are in the double bonus, so Kelby New Year will go to the free throw line for Osceola. And Kelby makes good on the first free throw. Scoreless in the first quarter. That's 7 total points now in this period for New Year. He's got 1 more and makes good on that as well. And miscue on the inbounds, turnover. Obink couldn't get free, and Wackel was leaning forward, had to just get rid of it, and ended up throwing it out of bounds. Turnovers mounting just a touch for East Butler. That's now 8 in the first half. Santos takes the inbounds, now Hinkle on the far side. Minute 35 to go, second quarter. Osceola with the ball, but trailing East Butler 36-29. Boys, third place CRC basketball action. 20 on the shot clock. This is New Year along the left baseline, puts it up and in. Good move there for Kelby New Year to work against that zone, and he kind of weaved his way through that bottom of it. Makes it a 5-point game. Kozashek, 4-3 in the corner, no good. New Year the rebound. Kelby with his dribble, hangs down the lane, the shot no good, the defense rebound, Obink, but the pass picked off. What a steal, the three-pointer no good, and Kozashek clears the rebound. It was a great play by Landon Winslow, just didn't result in points for Osceola. Now at the other end, Brody Johnson gets it in the lane, and a foul will send Brody to the free throw line. And they will call it on New Year. That is the third personal foul on Kelby New Year, and Brody Johnson will shoot 2 shots. Brody just 1 of 3 at the free throw line in the game. He has got, now he's 2 for 4, and he's got 8 points. Logan Burrish into the lineup for East Butler. And the second good as well. So 9 points for Brody Johnson. He had 10 points, 8 rebounds on Tuesday in that semifinal loss to McCool Junction. 7-point lead for East Butler. 37 seconds and counting in the second quarter. Good ball movement in and back out against the zone. The 3 no good by Hinkle. The rebound for Johnson. Here come the Tigers of East Butler. No shot clock here. Final 23 seconds of the first half. Obink working against New Year. Man-to-man defense for Osceola. Now 15 on the game clock. Obink still with his dribble. Couple of cutters across the lane. Now Brody Johnson catches on the left block, and great defense again by Landon Winslow. 2 seconds, 1. This is a 3 at the buzzer that is just short. No good by Bryceland Kula. We have reached halftime of the boys CRC third place game. It is East Butler 38 and Osceola 31. Plenty of offensive stats to talk about, and we will do just that coming up during our halftime break. 38-31, East Butler with the lead. We'll come back for those halftime scores in just a little bit. You're listening to the Crossroads Conference Basketball Tournament on Strive TV and Max Country 104.9.
At Palisade, we believe in grown from the ground up,
3 minutes.
from the field of play to the cornfield. We are proud to support high school athletes.
Arby's believes you have to work hard, dream big, play fair, have fun, and get it done. Follow that plan and you'll make a difference.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranke Solutions are what they deliver. Ranke, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
CRC coverage is brought to you by
Polk County Rural Public Power District, Polk Service and Repair, Sandell Electric Incorporated, and Solt Wagner Funeral Home.
Get back on the road with Ortegren Auto Repair in Stromsburg. Get your vehicle inspected for free today. That's Ortegren Auto Repair in Stromsburg, a proud sponsor of area athletes. The Shickley Grain Company is a proud supporter of area athletes. There's no stopping when you're dedicated and work hard to achieve your goals. Good luck from Shickley Grain.
When you're selling, buying, exchanging, or refinancing a home, a parcel of land, or commercial real estate, York County Title Company is here to help you. 608 North Grand Avenue in York.
Only top quality USDA choice meat, the freshest produce in town, plus they carry your groceries to your vehicle. Bruning Grocery is your small town supermarket located in downtown Bruning.
Central Nebraska's premier insurance agency is Goldenrod Insurance in Stromsburg. Give Trayton or Corey a call today at 764-2291. Goldenrod Insurance is a proud supporter of area athletes.
Don't leave your spraying to just anybody. Get your aerial spraying from the experts at McCool Air Services. McCool Air Services is a proud sponsor of area athletes.
Cornerstone Bank is committed to providing you game-changing solutions for your financial needs. Bank on a solid foundation. Cornerstone Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
See Cope Saodi and Associates for tax planning, consultation, and preparation. Let them help you with account services, financial analysis, or estate and succession planning. That's Cope Saodi and Associates in York.
At Palisade, we believe in grown from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We are proud to support high school athletes.
Hi, this is Lisa at Perennial. Our goal is to keep you, the customer, informed. PerennialPower.com features energy tips to help you save money, and you can even pay your bill online. Perennial Power, energy for generations.
R&M Flying Services in Henderson are your application experts for fungicide, insecticide, herbicide, and more. Call R&M Flying Services in Henderson today.
Sutton Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy, locally owned so they understand the importance of personal connections. It's their goal to provide you and your family with outstanding personal care and superior service.
This is Byron of the Byron Weimer Agency. Located 3 miles south of Utica, we insure homes, auto, farm, livestock, and crop. Give us a call to see what we can do for you.
Nick's Farm Store, your third-generation family-owned farm and outdoor power dealer since 1966. Nick's Farm Store, farm equipment, and a whole lot more.
Live and local. Make Cool Radio and Max Country your stations for coverage of area sports this season.
Crossroads Conference basketball tournament coverage is brought to you by Eye Care Associates, East Butler Athletic Boosters, Scandinavian Mutual Insurance, Henderson State Bank, Baumsberger Welding, Edgewater Insurance of Shelby, and Osceola. 38-31, East Butler leading Osceola here in the boys' third place game of the CRC tournament. Entertaining first half, lots of points scored, and it's going to be fun to talk about these stats and know that, hey, we've got another half of getting up and down the floor with these guys. Turnovers became a little bit of an issue there for East Butler. Ended up that first half with 8. Osceola had 5, but it seemed like there were some more run-out opportunities for East Butler from the Osceola turnovers than the other way around. So Osceola, when they were hanging on to the basketball, definitely gave themselves a much better chance, obviously, in their half-court offense. In that first half, they were led by Kelby New Year with 10 points. All of them came in the second quarter. Boston Hinkle had 6. Jackson Winslow had 9, including 7 in the first quarter. Also got a little banged up with that right elbow, hit the deck hard a few times on some transition opportunities, and his involvement within the offense went down just a little bit in that second quarter. Something to keep an eye on, though, if you are an Osceola fan. Braxton Mestel finished with 2 in the first half, and Bryson Kula also with 2. Free throw shooting, Osceola 8 of 12, in that first half. They did make 2 threes. As I make that note for myself. On the other side, East Butler, 21 points in the first quarter, 17 in the second quarter. They were led in the scoring department that first half by Grant Kozishek with 11 points. They got 9 from Brody Johnson, all of which came in the second quarter as well. Owen Obink with 6 points, and then 4 points from Jackson Smoss, 4 from Drew Wackel, 2 apiece from Logan Burish and Alan Wackel. East Butler was 6 of 10 in that first half from the free throw line. They did not hit a 3 yet in the game. And that will be a little interesting. It took them a while in their semifinal game against McCool Junction to hit a 3, but they got going in that second half, especially in the second half. They made 9 for the game, and they made 8 of them in the second half and overtime. So that's definitely some numbers to keep an eye on. If you are East Butler, you've got a nice lead. It's been down to 2. Osceola got it to, but no closer since then. Halftime, 38-31. Don't forget, we've got the girls' championship coming up next. Cross County taking on BDS, scheduled for a 6:30 start. We might be pretty close to that. Earlier today, Dorchester defeated High Plains 38-37. We got a little drama there at the end of that one. That was a close one down to the wire. Of course, the boys' championship, Cross County, McCool Junction, our nightcap tonight, set to start around 8:15. But for now, halftime of the boys' third-place game, Osceola trailing East Butler 38-31. When we come back, it'll be second-half action here on Max Country and Strive TV.
When you think beef, you should think Brooding Farms. Brooding Farms uses the newest technology to create better beef. Good luck to all area athletes this season.
Farmers Cooperative, your full-service provider for ag services, advisors, and resources. Proudly serving Southeast Nebraska and Northeast Kansas. Visit myfarmerscoop.com.
Croker & Croker Insurance and Real Estate Incorporated has been serving the Henderson area since 1941. They handle home, auto, farm, business, crop, and life insurance. See them on Main Street in Henderson.
Working with a channel seedman to understand your growing conditions is the best way to select channel products for better yield potential. Call your local channel seedman, Blake Stengel, with Variety Ag in Shickley today.
Fortify Group, helping people fortify their lives and safeguarding their futures with insurance and real estate results. Now serving Thayer and Nuckolls counties with a new Fortify office in Davenport.
Milligan Family Medicine and Dr. Scott Vondervecht is proud to offer professional primary care to the community and accept most major insurance. Good luck to all area athletes. Nutrient Ag Solutions is the world's largest provider of crop inputs and service, helping growers increase food production in a sustainable manner. Profit from their experience and visit your local Nutrient Ag Solutions location.
George Brothers Incorporated, serving Sutton and the surrounding area. George Brothers has what you need to get you up and moving. George Brothers Incorporated in Sutton. Farmers and Merchants Bank in downtown Milligan wishes another successful sports season to all area athletes. Good luck from Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Lisa at Perennial. Our goal is to keep you, the customer, informed. PerennialPower.com features energy tips to help you save money, and you can even pay your bill online. Perennial Power, energy for generations.
Let Absolute Agronomy get you a custom fertilizer plan fit for your farm. They take pride in helping you push the limits on your bottom dollar. Absolute Agronomy, your success is their goal.
Walters Ag LLC in Shickley, where tradition meets innovation. We are your source for Vex Hybrid Seed and Pivot Bio-Nitrogen Solutions. Visit our website or call us today at 402-759-1831.
Weaver Repair will get you up and running when chaos strikes and can get you set up with the best TNL irrigation has to offer. Weaver Repair in Geneva.
Spring Creek Repair south of Dorchester is your #1 source for dependable, quality trailer and pressure washer repair. Spring Creek Repair. Call us at 641-1241.
Mainstay Communications is Henderson's premier internet, phone, and television provider, serving the community since 1968. Mainstay Communications. Find them online today at mainstaycom.net.
At Palisade, we believe in grown from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We are proud to support high school athletes.
Back inside the York City Auditorium, East Butler leading Osceola 38-31 in this, the boys' third-place game of the Crossroads Conference basketball tournament. Entertaining first half. We got up and down the floor a lot. Had some good offensive sets. Had some transition games. Some free throws made. what you'd expect from the old barn here in York. Osceola with the ball first, now moving right to left as you face your radio dial, perhaps as you watch it here on Strive TV. Kelby New Year goes to his right and puts the ball in the hoop, just like he's been taught since a very young age. 38-33. First possession for East Butler here in this second half. Both teams with their original starters out there, it looks like, by the way. There's a tip and a steal. New Year leaves it up for Boston Hinkle, who lays it in. And a quick 4-0 start for Osceola. New Year, Santos, Hinkle, Jackson Winslow, Braxton Mestel for Osceola, and for East Butler, Kozicek, Smoss, Obank, Johnson, and Burish. This is Obank with it on the left wing. Man-to-man defense right now. It's a long two by Smoss, no good. And the defensive rebound for Jackson Winslow. Jackson, a little hesitation, gets a pass down to Mestel. Kick it out now for Hinkle. It looked awkward. Wasn't a travel, but it did look awkward. A three is no good, short, and then an offensive rebound for Winslow. His putback is no good, finally corralled by Burish. Here come the Tigers at the other end. Tried to get it to Brody Johnson. Catches at the high post, left side, goes to work on Mestel, and it's stolen away from behind. New Year picks it off, picked his pocket from behind, actually. 9 turnovers in the game now for East Butler. Chance to make this a one-possession game right out of the gate. It's already a 4-0 start to the third quarter in favor of Osceola. New Year, right wing. Back over for Santos, leaves it in the corner. Hinkle for three, good. Oh, it hit a lot on the rim, and Boston Hinkle makes good on the three-pointer. 5 quick points in the period for Boston, and it's a 1 point. No, we're tied at 38. Is that a 4-point shot? What happened there? I don't think our scoreboard's right. They're on Strive or in the auditorium. No, it's 7. What am I doing? Wow. Brody Johnson, just stick to calling the game, Eric's. Let the other people do the math. Brody Johnson, a baseline jump shot. 2 points for him there. That's 11 for the game. Osceola with a basketball. Hinkle, another three. Back-to-back threes for Boston Hinkle, and Osceola has their first lead of the game. 5.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and the O-Town crowd making some noise now. Obank on the dribble drive, hangs with the right hand, no good though. Defensive rebound, Kelby New Year. Here comes Osceola trying to extend their lead. 5:10 remaining in the third quarter. They erased that 7-0 lead in 2 minutes. Or that 7-point deficit, I should say, in 2 minutes. There we go. Shot in the lane, no good. Kozicek pulled down the rebound. Now Obank's got it on the half-court circle. Couple steps to his left. Now gets it back. Man-to-man defense for Osceola. Brody Johnson left baseline. Tough angle, no good. Boston Hinkle the rebound. Boston looks for contact, gets the shot off, but will get fouled on the floor. And it is Kozicek with the foul. That is Grant's third of the game. The first foul of the half on either squad. Inbounds, Hinkle. Oh, missed it from point-blank range. Johnson corrals the rebound. Up ahead, Santos tried to save it back in, cannot. He was out of bounds, but good hustle play by Braden Santos across the way. East Butler with a basketball. 4.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Osceola with their first lead of the game, 41-40. Couple possessions we've been stuck on this score though. Little give and go, and that one's knocked out of bounds off of Osceola. No reset of the shot clock, so 17 to shoot it for East Butler. Owen Obank will toss it in for the Tigers. Kozicek tried to get it underneath. Johnson bodied up from the backside, actually has that pass go off the hoop. New Year, a three on the other end, no good. Johnson a rebound and fouled by Hinkle, and that is number 3 on Boston Hinkle. It's the first team foul of the half and the quarter of Osceola. Just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Osceola still with that 1-point lead. Since they got it, we've been stuck on this score. I think we're going to get an off-ball foul. In fact, we're going to get a double foul. So Grant Kozicek of East Butler and Boston Hinkle of Osceola were both tangled up underneath the hoop. They were battling for position like low posts, and they called a double foul. So both gentlemen now have 4 personal fouls. Both teams have 2 fouls in this quarter. The result of the double foul is a jump ball, and that possession arrow points the way of East Butler. So the Tigers about to throw it in. That's a good piece of officiating. There's been some physical contact down there on both sides. And there's a push in the back as East Butler was trying to get it down to the block for Drew Wackel. And Jackson Winslow just picked up his 4th personal foul. So now Boston Hinkle and Jackson Winslow each have 4 fouls. We've got 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Inbounds play is loose, stolen away by Osceola. Winslow, he's got it poked free. Now Johnson's got it for East Butler. He leads the break, gets it back from Smoss, and Brody Johnson is fouled on the shot. Mestel got him on the way up. And that will be 3 fouls on Braxton Messel. So fouls for Osceola, very much an issue to think about right now. 2 starters with 4 fouls, and 2 more with 3. Johnson cannot make the first of 2 free throws, though. Jackson Winslow comes out. Landon Winslow, the 6'3" freshman, comes in for him. Second free throw is good by Johnson. He's got 10 points. We are tied at 41. So we had that kind of flurry of action in the first 2.5 minutes of this third quarter. Had been scoreless for both teams in the last 2 minutes, so finally gets back on the scoring with a free throw, but then a travel on Osceola. That makes 6 turnovers for the Bulldogs. 3:10 to go, third quarter. We're tied up at 41. Osceola and East Butler. It is East Butler with the basketball. Tried to get it to Johnson on the block, but he corrals it in the corner on the left side. Now with his dribble, looking to make a move. Backdoor pass. New Year steps in front, jump ball, and the possession arrow is going to go the way of Osceola. No, that shouldn't be right. They're pointing for East Butler again. Well, in any fact, Obink gets the inbounds real quick and is fouled on the shot, and he has a chance at a 3-point play. Maybe that double foul was not a jump ball situation then. They left it with East Butler. Okay, that had to be it, because Obink will go for the 3-point play. Can't get it, though. The free throw. By the way, the foul on Santos is his 3rd. So 3 different Bulldogs with 3 fouls and 2 with 4 fouls. Plenty of time left in the third quarter. Osceola, Santos misses a 3 on the other end. East Butler right back to the rim on the other side. Tipped out on the rebound. Tigers will control. Johnson trying to go to work on Mestel. Passes it up to the outside. Gets it back along the baseline. 15-footer, too strong. Santos the rebound for Osceola. Still tied at 41. Actually, it's 43. There we go, 43-41. 2:13 to go and a 30-second timeout taken by Osceola. Crossroads Conference Tournament coverage is brought to you in part by Nutrien Ag Solutions, McCool Heating and Air Conditioning, McCool Junction Booster Club, Advanced Services in York, Mid-America Vision, and Midwest Bank. We say thank you so much for your advertising support during this Crossroads Conference tournament. It's a long week for all the teams. It's a long week for the broadcast crews as well. I think we've had 5 different people for Strive. I did some radio Tuesday. Levi and Noah were on the radio at York University. Parker's called a lot of games. Gene called a couple games. It is quite the undertaking, and thank you to all of these advertising partners, because without you, well, it's hard to pay the people to do all this work. 2:13 to go, third quarter, 43-41. East Butler with the lead, Osceola with the basketball. Boys, third place game of the Crossroads Conference tournament. East Butler in that kind of 1-3-1 with Jackson Smoss now at the top of it. Or perhaps it's maybe in a box and one on New Year. The shot from Santos is good. Braden Santos pops free for his first three-pointer of the game. First points of the game, in fact. And it's now 43-44. Osceola with the lead. East Butler with the basketball. Try to dump it to Obink on the block, and it's stolen away. Another steal for New Year. Dribbles into some trouble, though. Picks it up. And now gets it right back on the handoff. Minute 22 and counting, third quarter. Osceola by 1. High post, Mestel turns to the right corner. Now a baseline drive, up and under, the shot blocked by Johnson. Here come the Tigers. Obink at the other end, a foul before a shot, a foul on the floor. Called on Osceola. It will be on Landon Winslow. That is Landon's first. Not a held ball situation. I don't know who Austin Pierce is, but Austin, thank you for that tweet. The double foul is not a jump ball, alternating possession situation. So, thank you, Austin. Technology is great. Twitter is awesome when it's used correctly. Appreciate that. The free throw good. 45-44. East Butler with the lead as Obink makes those two. Under a minute to play in the quarter. This is Mestel with it on the right wing. Picks it up and hands it off to Santos. Braden fires up a three. Bounces off, no good. And the defensive rebound for Alan Wackel. Still a shot clock in play. 40 seconds to play in the third. East Butler got it underneath and the basket good. Drew Wackel will have a chance at a three-point play. Landon Winslow called for the foul. It's his second. And Drew Wackel, already with 6 points, has a chance at the three-point play now. Cannot, though. And the rebound for Braxton Mestel. Just a couple of tenths difference between the shot clock and game clock, so technically the shot clock's still on. 24 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. Bryson Kula with his dribble near the half-court circle. Coach Zelazny says, time to go. 7 on the clock. Now Kula on the dribble drive. Hangs. His shot no good, though. Johnson the rebound. Obink from beyond half court. Off the side of the backboard. No good. We have reached the end of 3. East Butler 47. Osceola 44. Coming down for the fourth quarter after this. Thanks for joining us on Max Country and Strive TV.
Weekend Warriors Roofing is more than just a roofing company. They do siding, decks, home remodeling, and so much more. Give Weekend Warriors Roofing a call today. If you have a sewer or water problem, call Van Kirk Brothers in Sutton. For more information, go to vankirkbrothers.com. They are proud supporters of area athletes.
Be sure to visit Southeast Valley Irrigation and Pruning for all of your Valley Pivot needs. Or call them today, 402-353-6775.
Weaver Repair will get you up and running when chaos strikes and can get you set up with the best TNL irrigation has to offer. Weaver Repair in Geneva. Nick's Farm Store, your third-generation family-owned farm and outdoor power dealer since 1966. Nick's Farm Store, farm equipment, and a whole lot more.
It is reassuring to know that specialized medical care for you and your family is available in Polk County. At Annie Jeffrey Health Center, we are committed to providing you the highest quality health care available.
Start of the fourth quarter, East Butler 47, Osceola 44. The boys CRC third place game. Dorchester winning the girls third place game earlier today, 38-37 over High Plains. The girls championship is next between Cross County and BDS. You can hear it right here on Max Country. You can see it right here on Strive TV. Osceola with the basketball to start things. That shot never hit the rim. Santos comes up with a three, no good. Brody Johnson the rebound. And another steal for New Year. Haven't kept track of Kelby's individuals, but man, he has come up with a lot of loose balls and pickpockets. He's also got 3 fouls, so got to be careful with that. Foul trouble for Osceola, very much a thing. We'll see how aggressive East Butler can be. And Johnson, as he goes up for a pass into the post, push in the back called against Braxton Mestel. And that is Mestel's 4th personal foul, first team foul of the quarter on Osceola. So 3 different Bulldogs have 4 fouls and 4 have 3. That's a lot of fouls is what it is. Burrish down low, another foul. And this one is on Santos, and now he's got 4 fouls. So 4 different Bulldogs with 4 fouls. And the first of 2 up and good for Burrish. This was on the shot. The second, though, no good, and the defensive rebound for Santos. Minute gone in the fourth quarter. Pass deflected by Smoss, and Jackson on the run out gets the layup to go. Smoss deflected that pass, which was going cross court. Burrish was there to corral the loose ball and got a good outlet pass, and Smoss able to finish. Got his hand on another pass. This time, though, controlled by Osceola. The shot no good by Jackson Winslow, and Brody Johnson brings it up now for East Butler. Wackel up top for 3. Got it to go. That is the first 3 of the game for East Butler. Comes with 6:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. Better late than never, though. Pushes the lead. Well, is in venue right, or are we right? Is it 53 or 44? It should be. Yeah, now everybody's right. 53-44 is officially the score. We were right. Good job, Leighton. A foul on the floor, or on the shot here for Boston Hinkle. He's going to get 2 free throws. And the foul was whistled against Brody Johnson, which is his 2nd personal foul. First free throw for Boston, no good. Brent Kozachek, he is out there with 4 fouls for East Butler. Just checked back into the game as Smoss gets a breather. And the second, no good. The rebound tipped back in. Good hustle by Burrish. Tips it to Johnson. Wackel leaves it for Brody Johnson. Brody stops in the lane. Now looking down low. Burrish, good positioning. And a foul called on Jackson Winslow, and that's going to be 5 on Jackson. He will foul out with 9 points in the game. All of those came in the first half. And Logan Burrish will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. That's 3 fouls now in the quarter on Osceola. And that free throw well short by Burish. Deep breath, the big fella touches his toes. Hey, we're going to shake that off. A little laugh, a little smile. Sets himself, and here comes attempt number 2. Much better. That one's in. Little redemption there within 30 seconds for Logan. 54-45, Osceola trailing East Butler. The Bulldogs with the basketball, 5:40 and counting to go here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs scrapped their way back to a 41-40 lead in the third quarter, but 13-4 in favor of East Butler since then. Boy, Hinkle just about turned an ankle, and every East Butler student reacted to it. He's okay though, kept going. A shot partially blocked, and then out of bounds. Yeah, shot clock violation. Good job there by Brody Johnson, deflected it, and Burris just tried to save it in. Ends up being, though, a shot clock violation, so East Butler gets the ball. Would have been out of bounds off East Butler, but time had expired. And a steal. Santos picks the pocket of Brody Johnson. Goes back door, Burris picked off the pass and then traveled with it, too. So Osceola, after all of that, does get the possession. New Year to inbound. Santos takes it, gets it right back to New Year on the baseline. Kelby goes reverse layup on Johnson, and then the rebound off of Johnson. Osceola will throw it in again. 4:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. 9-point East Butler lead. And a quick reach in on the inbounds play. Whistled against Allen Wackel. That is just Allen's second. One of the few guys out there with no fouls really to concern himself with. It is the second foul on East Butler of the quarter. Good inbounds play there, and Johnson picks up the foul on Hinkle. Boston Hinkle with a chance at a three-point play. Brody Johnson picked up his third personal foul. And Boston Hinkle with 16 points to lead the way for Osceola so far, make it 17 as he knocks down the free throw. So 54-48 and a turnover on the inbounds. Hinkle and New Year forced the dribble out of bounds on Obink. Substitution comes in for East Butler. That is Drew Wackel. New Year to toss it in. And there's Hinkle right down the lane, up and in. Tell you what, Osceola's inbounds plays, baseline out of bounds plays, very well executed throughout the game. And a timeout taken by East Butler. And we'll see if it's a full or 30. It is going to be a full timeout, and we will step aside as well. 54-50, East Butler with the lead and the basketball when we come back to the City Auditorium after this.
Sapp Brothers Travel Center is your stop for fuel, food, and gifts. With special sales monthly in their travel center, delicious food from Lucille's famous fried chicken. That's Sapp Brothers Travel Center, north of the interstate in York.
Your local precision planting dealer in Dakin, Nebraska is Panko Ag Services. Questions? Give Patrick Ondrak a call at 402-587-1865.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranky Solutions are what they deliver. Ranky, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
For any of your heating and air conditioning needs, call McCool Heating and AC, your Daikin Comfort Pros, at 402-724-2305. McCool Heating and Air proudly supports area athletes.
Nebraska Truck Repair and Seward has seen it all and fixed it all. So when your truck goes down, you know who to call. Nebraska Truck Repair and Seward, a proud sponsor of area athletes.
Eric Holgen back with you tonight on Max Country and on Strive TV for live coverage of the Crossroads boys third place game. East Butler leading Osceola 54-50 with 4:40 to go in the fourth quarter. East Butler with the basketball, moving to our right. That is towards the stage here at the Old City Auditorium. Tigers looking to get it onto the block, and they do. Called on Osceola. This one on Bryceland Kula. It's his second personal foul. It is the fourth team foul on Osceola in the quarter, so any more will be a double bonus for East Butler. Inbounds, this is Brody Johnson's got it on the right. His left-hand shot no good. Offensive rebound is a foul called, and 2 free throws are coming for Drew Wackel. And they call that one on Kula. So now Bryceland's got 3. And Drew Wackel, the 6'3 junior, steps to the free throw line. Drew, 0 for 1 in the ball game, got 6 points overall. Now he's got 7. Makes good on the first free throw. And the second one too strong. Rebound off of Brody Johnson, though it will be Osceola basketball. 4:20 to go, fourth quarter, a 5-point game. East Butler with the lead, Osceola with the basketball. Alan Wackel on defense. This is kind of a box and one. He is face guarding Kelby New Year, who is in the far right corner. And it's really just the 4, kind of a zone look for the rest of the Tiger defense. The left block for Hinkle. Down the lane, that is Santos, goes for the finger roll layup, no good. Rebound for Drew Wackel. Here comes East Butler, leading by 5. 3:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Kozishek on the wing. Brody Johnson catches it, kind of underneath the hoop, spins his way back up, goes a little hook shot with the right hand, no good. Here comes New Year with a rebound. Kelby New Year quickly to the other end, draws the foul. 2 free throws coming for Kelby New Year. Kelby has scored in a burst tonight. 10 points in the second quarter, nothing in the first, only 2 in the third. Alan Wackel just picked up his 3rd foul for East Butler. 2 shots for New Year. The first is good. New Year's second, no good though. Defensive rebound for Drew Wackel. Here come the Tigers, up by 4. 3:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Wackel, nice shot fake, drives in, pulls up at 8 feet, no good. The rebound, New Year just ripped it out of there. Kelby New Year stops, right wing, no good on the long 2. Actually, they put 3 fingers up. He was on the line, but that's okay. Missed it anyway. Here comes East Butler with the basketball. Wackel, right side of the key, leaves it for Johnson. And now Obink. Haven't called Owen's name for a while. Hands it off to the right side for Kozishek. Obink gets it on the right block, goes to work on New Year. Up with the shot, tough one, no good. Defensive rebound for Winslow. In the corner, Hinkle's got it. 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. 4-point East Butler lead, Osceola basketball. Into the corner, Hinkle, open 3, got it. 2-point contest, Boston Hinkle knocks down the 3. That's his 4th of the game. He's got 22 points to lead all scorers. Brody Johnson at the other end, his layup is good. 14 points for Brody in the contest. Pushes the lead back to 3 for East Butler. Hinkle for Santos, right side of the key. Back up, Santos, quick trigger 3, got it, we're tied. 57 all, timeout, Osceola. Braden Santos with the quick shot. Bryson Kula was open. He's like, no, I don't want this. But Braden Santos stepped into it fine. Again, a big thank you to all of the advertising partners. CRC tournament coverage brought to you by RC Pit Stop, Southeast Valley Irrigation, Crossroads Awards, including trucking and equipment, Bruning Grain and Feed, Napa Auto Parts in Stromsburg, and Alf's Well Drilling. A big thank you to all of the partners on Max Country and Strive TV. So we got a doozy going, just what we would expect on a Friday night at the City Auditorium. East Butler and Osceola tied at 57 in the boys' third place game of the CRC tournament. Earlier today, it was Dorchester squeaking by High Plains. That was a good one throughout, 38-37. Dorchester got a late free throw and then defensive stop for the victory. Girls championship coming up after this one. Cross County and BDS. We're on the schedule for 6:30. We're going to be a little bit late for that. And then the nightcap, of course, the boys championship, Cross County and McCool Junction. But first, East Butler has the lead, or has the ball with a tie game. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. Should there be a jump ball situation, it would favor East Butler now. Obink in the left corner, guarded by New Year. High post for Wackel, looking to the block. That shot no good by Drew Wackel. Got it back, and a foul called. And Drew Wackel going to the free throw line for East Butler. The foul on Bryson Kula is his 4th. And 2 shots for Drew Wackel. Tie game, minute 18 to go. First is no good. Jackson Smoss set to check in for Wackel at the next availability. And that availability will be now. Wackel makes the second free throw. Smoss back in. 58-57, minute 18 and counting now in the fourth quarter. Extending out their zone look is East Butler. New Year's got it right side of the keys. Lost it though, and it's picked up by Obink. Throw it ahead for Kozisek. Kozisek redirected, and then Johnson lays it in. Now a 3-point lead. Up top, Obink. Foul. Boy, was going after the steal. Good job by Santos to come back to that ball. And Owen Obink picks up the foul. It'll be his 3rd, the team's 5th of the quarter. So it is 2 shots coming for Braden Santos. And the first one rattles out. Boy, back, front, backboard, roll around and out. And the second strong as well. Obink the rebound. And then a foul on New Year in the backcourt. And that is Kelby New Year's 5th personal foul. $13 points for Kelby in the ball game. And Owen Obink to the line to shoot 2. Owen has 9 points in the game. Now he's got 10. And Obink makes good on both and a timeout. It is a full timeout taken by East Butler. We'll step aside as well. 48 seconds left. 5-point East Butler lead. We'll come back to the CRC tournament after this.
Arby's believes you have to work hard, dream big, play fair, have fun, and get it done. Follow that plan and you'll make a difference.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranky Solutions are what they deliver. Ranky, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
CRC coverage is brought to you by
Strobel Energy Group, Strobel Manufacturing Incorporated, The Meat Hook, Tom Game Industries, and Studio G Photography by Shelley Garrett.
My apologies. It was a 30-second timeout taken by East Butler, so they have one timeout remaining, but they are out of 30s. Osceola does have 2 timeouts remaining. 5-point game. Osceola trailing East Butler 62-57. Kelby New Year has fouled out, so the primary ball handler for the Bulldogs is not on the court. This is a 3 from Braxton Mestel. Boston Hinkle tracks down the rebound. Dribbles out, back in, back out for Mestel. Hinkle for Santos. Little hop step through the lane, a shot no good. An offensive rebound, the putback no good by Winslow, and the rebound for Wackel. Now Obank brings it across the timeline. 18 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Timeout for East Butler. And this is their final timeout with 16 seconds left. So it looks like East Butler can hang on to this. Probably going to have to take another free throw or 2. But they will have an inbounds. Cross County and BDS in the girls' championship game. They are dressed and have spilled into the corners on either side of the stage, awaiting their turn. Cross County and McCool Junction for the boys' championship. That will be your nightcap coming up tonight. You can hear them all here on Max Country and watch them on Strive TV. Parker Siza will slide back into the play-by-play chair for the girls' championship. I'll try to add something to that. I don't know if I really can. Parker's really good, you know. And then I'll be back on the mic for the boys' championship. East Butler's out of timeouts. Osceola has 2 left if they need them. Both teams are in the double bonus. Should there be a jump ball situation, it would favor East Butler. Tigers to inbound. Smoss takes it. Quick foul on Braden Santos, and that will be, I believe, no, that is not. That's Braden's 4th foul. 2 shots here for Smoss. First one is good. Pushes the lead to 6. 63-57. Braxton Mestel back into the game for Osceola. And the back end of the 2 also good as well. Smoss with 8 points.
Timeout Tigers, full timeout.
I gave somebody the wrong timeout earlier. East Butler has taken another timeout. Apparently it's a full one. We could take a little break too. Let's do that real quick. We'll come back to York right after this.
Good luck to all area athletes and teams from Premium Ag. Let Premium Ag Sales in Davenport help you with all your channel seed needs. See the channel difference at Premium Ag.
At York General, our priority is you, and we thank you for choosing us. The mission at York General to continue providing York and the surrounding area the very best in healthcare.
Reed Electric has provided quality electrical services since 2009 to Seward and surrounding communities. Reed Electric specializes in residential, commercial, and agricultural. They're also a certified Generac dealer. 24/7 service, Reed Electric.
Back here for the final 15 seconds of the boys' third place game. East Butler leading Osceola 64-57. Well, full court man-to-man just to make Osceola think about it. Quickly across the timeline. A layup good and a timeout with 8 seconds left. The layup there by Bryson Kula. And the timeout taken by Osceola. This is a 30-second timeout. (64-59). This game was 21-14 in favor of East Butler at the start in the first quarter. 38-31 at the halftime break. Osceola scrapped back and actually had a 41-40 lead in the third quarter before East Butler made what was essentially a 9-0 run, or an 8-0 run, I should say, to take the lead back. 47-44 going into the fourth quarter, and East Butler has not relinquished the lead anywhere here in the second half. Jackson Smoss takes the inbounds, and Osceola is not going to be able to play with a foul there, and that is going to be your ball game. East Butler is going to take third place in the CRC tournament, 64-59 over the Osceola Bulldogs. Congratulations are in order to East Butler. They improved to 17-1 on the season. Osceola is now 10-9 overall. East Butler, the 7th ranked team in Class D1. They just kept making plays throughout the game. Never really seemed like the moment was too big. Well done by East Butler. A quick commercial break. I think we got a few more to get through, and then we'll come back for the post-game stats. You're listening to the CRC basketball tournament action on Max Country.
Cornerstone Bank
TV.
is committed to providing you game-changing solutions for your financial needs. Bank on a solid foundation. Cornerstone Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Palisade, we believe in grown from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We are proud to support high school athletes.
Beaver Hardware and Supply is your hometown hardware store. Whatever the project, Beaver Hardware and Supply is here to help. A proud sponsor of area athletics.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York is more than just petroleum. They are your fuel, propane, and lubricant provider. Contact Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York today.
Main Street Ag in Bruning wishes good luck to all the high school athletes this year. Main Street Ag is a proud supporter of area high school sports.
Fillmore County Hospital in Geneva wants you to be healthy and happy. You can like us on Facebook to receive educational facts and tips. Fillmore County Hospital.
At York General, our priority is you, and we thank you for choosing us. The mission at York General to continue providing York and the surrounding area the very best in healthcare.
Red Star Osceola goes a step beyond to make sure that your seed is of the highest quality. Talk to Ryan Sandley at Red Star Osceola today at 402-641-4824.
See Copsa Odie and Associates for tax planning, consultation, and preparation. Let them help you with account services, financial analysis, or estate and succession planning. That's Copsa Odie and Associates in York.
Brand Carpet and Tile, located in York and Friend, is your one-stop shop for all your flooring solutions and has been since 1975. Good luck to all area athletes.
See Kreidel Enterprises, your participating independent American Standard Air dealer. Call 362-2500 today. Kreidel Enterprises, a name you can trust.
Fillmore County Hospital in Geneva wants you to be healthy and happy. You can like us on Facebook to receive educational facts and tips. Fillmore County Hospital.
Fortify Group, helping people fortify their lives and safeguarding their futures with insurance and real estate results. Now serving Thayer and Nuckolls counties with a new Fortify office in Davenport.
Geneva Hebron Superior Implement is proud to be your Case IH provider. New equipment, service, or repairs, get all of your equipment from GHS Implement, a proud sponsor of area athletes.
Norder Supply of Bruning, Shickley, and Hebron. For your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, call Norder Supply, serving agriculture for over 35 years.
LP HVAC has the solution to your HVAC problems. Residential, commercial, whatever the problem, LP HVAC has you covered. A proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Bruning Grain and Feed, your full-service elevator, serving your grain and fertilizer needs. Also, custom blending your livestock feeds. Bruning Grain and Feed, where great service and quality are number one.
Farmers Cooperative, your full-service provider for ag services, advisors, and resources. Proudly serving Southeast Nebraska and Northeast Kansas. Visit myfarmerscoop.com.
It is reassuring to know that specialized medical care for you and your family is available in Polk County. At Annie Jeffrey Health Center, we are committed to providing you the highest quality health care available.
Red Star Osceola goes a step beyond to make sure that your seed is of the highest quality. Talk to Ryan Stanley at Red Star Osceola today at 402-641-4824.
Back here at the York City Auditorium, final count in the boys' third-place game of the Crossroads Conference Tournament. East Butler 64, Osceola 59. East Butler improves to 17-1 overall. Osceola falls to 10-9 on their season. Let's run down the scoring for you for the Osceola Bulldogs. They were led by, in all scorers actually, by Boston Hinkle. He had 22 points tonight. Kelby New Year had 13. Jackson Winslow had 9 before he fouled out with 5:52 to play in the fourth quarter. 6 points for Braden Santos, 2 for Bryce Linkula, and 3 from Braxton Mestel. 7 threes in the ball game made by Osceola. They were 10 of 19 from the free throw line. For East Butler, they're 64 points, very balanced as they have been throughout the year. Grant Kozachek with 11, also Owen Obig with 11, but a team high 16 from Brody Johnson. All came in the second, third, and fourth quarters. 8 points then for Drew Wackel and for Jackson Smoss, and 5 points from Alan Wackel and 4 from Logan Burris. Just the one three-pointer that came from Alan Wackel early on in the fourth quarter, and that was kind of like, hey, there's our 1-3. That was it. That was one of the rare three-point attempts for East Butler in the ball game. They did go 16 of 28 at the free throw line for the game. So East Butler wins it 64-59 over Osceola for the boys' third place game. And that means we have got the girls' championship. Cross County and BDS, the 1 seed versus the 6 seed. That's coming up. They've got 17 minutes and 50 seconds on the warm-up clock. Then it will be intros and then opening tip. We're going to step aside for just a little bit and have a word with some of our sponsors, perhaps a touch of music. Parker Siza and I will have the call of the girls' championship coming up in about 17 minutes. For now, for Strive and Max Country, my name is Eric Allgood.
Arby's believes you have to work hard,